experiences in the very all right. So in the various countries that they are living away from home. Well, those countries have practically become home for them, right? So I'm going to get right into it. And so I'm just going to allow you guys to introduce yourselves briefly. And so I'll start with Dr. Uchenna Lizme Ume, also known as Dr. Lulu. So you can just tell us, you say hey, and let us know a bit about yourself in like 2 lines, 2 sentences, pretty much. So can I get a hey from Dr. Lulu?
Well, if you know me, you know that there's no 2 sentences in my book, but hey, hi, Dr. Lulu, AKA the momatrician, often imitated but never duplicated. I'm a mom, I'm a pediatrician, I'm an all-round badass queen, so that's how I roll.
Fantastic. All right, so that's Dr. Lulu. And next we have Dr. Anne Burnley.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Anne Burnley, but I go by Dr. Anne. I am a physician, I'm a mom, I'm an author, military veteran, combat veteran, women's empowerment and transformation speaker, and a woman of grit.
Oh, fantastic. That's a lot of lives you're living. All right, and next we have Patricia Backey.
Hi everyone, my name's Pat Backley. I'm an author. I live in New Zealand. I've had many lives and now I'm in my best one. And last year I met these wonderful ladies and co-wrote the book, The Warrior Women. So life's good. Thank you.
Fantastic. And next we have Dr. Ebere Azuma.
Yes, hi, thank you for allowing us to grace your presence. I'm very grateful. Again, like you said, I'm Dr. Azuma. I'm a board certified obstetrician. I'm a public health professional, community health educator, and a social entrepreneur. I'm a founder of Love Your Menses, a global organization that empowers young Black and brown girls to embrace their menstruation and to live a life that is unapologetically amazing. And I'm here and I'm excited. Thank you.
Fantastic. All right, so I'll be starting off with Dr. Lulu, considering the fact that you are the creator of the book, The Warrior Woman, right? And so underneath the title of the book is an appendage, A Sisterhood of Immigrant Women. What's the importance of sisterhood to you?
Well, I have 2 sisters, 2 biologic sisters of my own. And one of the things that women, the narrative out there about women is that we like to tear each other down. While there is some truth in it, the underlying and overarching truth, with the bigger truth, is that it's the way the patriarchy has set it up to make it look like women actually tear each other down. But every now and again, you find some women who have a similar goal, who have similar grit, like my sister, Dr. Anne, will say, similar resiliency, and actually want to do stuff together and burst that myth of that narrative of women always tear each other down. My go-to phrase is, I bring the table and the chair to the room and I kick down the door, and then what ceiling, you know? We have to be about that, because women, honestly, when 2 or 3 of us are gathered, it's an explosion, a good explosion, but an explosion nonetheless. And we have to be about reminding each other that you are good enough, you're beautiful enough. I don't know if you noticed that. It's one of the things I started doing since 2018, was to always compliment women. I haven't stopped. You know, the first thing I do is, oh, Dr. Berry, you look so good. Or Dr. Anne, your outfit. I find something, and now it's like second nature for me. Oh, Dr. Pat, I haven't seen in a while. Or Linda, you look beautiful. It's so easy to do that if you just practice. But anybody else would think women would say, oh, look at her. What does she think she has? That's the go-to narrative. So I'm here to break that down and always find something positive. I was going to tell you, I love your gap. Then you started speaking, then I didn't get a chance to tell you that. But I always find something about people. It's so easy for me now, especially women, because we don't get enough compliments, one. And then number 2, we don't even know how to receive compliments anymore because of just this negativity around, you know, like I said, I'm a queen, you know, my 53rd birthday is like in 1 week. And today I went downtown and I took pictures like a little 17-year-old girl. And I was, you know, because no one is going to come. Nobody, we're not waiting for anybody to come and bring it to us. We are the
Okay.
cavalry, like Dr. Una says, we are the cavalry. We are here already. So it's for
Sure.
us to get it. So I'm here for all of it. So thank you for the opportunity. I was on the radio this morning, so like already really energized from this morning already. So thank you for the space.
Cool. So let's get straight to the book. Can you tell us a bit about the conception of the idea behind the warrior woman, and also touch on the impacts that it's had so far, especially with the stories that have been shared, because it's an unusual book. It's not made up. It's not fiction. The good, the bad, the ugly, right? So so what was the idea behind it? How did it come about?
So it's been a thought in my head for a few years now. I wanted to do something about immigrant women. When you live in the diaspora, and I am actually last year, 2020 and 2021, I was the what's it called? The diaspora. Lina, what's the name of that thing that the diaspora people gave to me? I am the something for the diaspora, for the Nigerians in the diaspora.
Wasn't it like an ambassador to cheer? Yeah, the ambassador. Yeah,
I'm the ambassador for Nigerians in the diaspora. The NIDCOM gave me that, bestowed it upon me. But that was actually like after the book came out. But I've always felt like anywhere you go, you just fill up the space, occupy space. Don't apologize for who you are. And being an immigrant woman. So first of all, being a woman, and then being an immigrant woman, but being a Black immigrant woman. So that's three different things, because Pat is an immigrant woman, but she's not a Black immigrant woman. So it's a different energy altogether. So I wanted to give us a microphone because we have a story to tell. We have a story to tell. If you give anybody a mic, they will speak. You have to cajole some of them, but you know that when you give us a mic, women will rule the world. And that's why people don't want to give us a mic. So I was like, let's get these women together and let's see what we can do. And believe it or not, we already have book 2. Like we have, I don't know, 68 people, Lina will tell you better, who want to get into book 2. So there is a need for us to share our stories. There's a need for us to tell our stories. We're colorful, we're beautiful. Everything matches Black and mocha. That's what I say. Everything matches Black and mocha. And if you smile and you have a gap in your tooth, it's dynamite. So give us a book and let's write about it. So I decided to write the book, and then I just really put out an APB, is what I call it. And everyone's like, pick me, pick me, pick me. And then before we knew it, we were sisters, and in all sense of the word. Like we've cried together, we've laughed together. This time last year, Linda was heading a secret birthday plan for me, and I didn't know about it. And so just we've had people that lost, we've had people that have gained. I mean, just like any other normal woman, we just needed to put the stories together. And believe it or not, doors have been flying open because of this book. I got invited to speak here in San Antonio at the Air Force Base. Mm-hmm. A lot of money that I can't even speak. If I speak the amount of money, you'll be like, what? For 10 minutes.
Wow.
And I was speaking next to the colonels and the generals because it's a book about immigrant women. So that's what the book has done. And that's just one story. All 22 had doors just opening. This is a door that opened for us. So I don't take that lightly, that a lot of things have happened. If you just say to yourself, I can. So that means when you say I will, the destiny will open the door for you. I think that's
fantastic.